Hi guys, welcome back. I know it's been a quick minute. Today is going to be a more interactive and a sit down session with me while I create this look for you guys. So let's get into it. Also, I know that you guys are going to be here for a while. So before we start, if you want to grab a glass of water or a cup of coffee, just go get it. Let me quickly clip my hair back and then we'll jump straight into makeup. For today's look, I'm starting off with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Primer. It's a very gripping primer, and that's the reason I really like to use it, because I usually top it off with a mattifying foundation on this. Okay guys, let's start off from the beginning. I see that a lot of you guys have been commenting constantly on my YouTube comment section, and I do get back to all of you, and I am the queen of lengthiest responses. If you have commented down below on my videos, you would exactly know that, and I'm extremely humbled by your responses, and I want to thank you so much for watching my content out here. Next, I'm going in with the MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Pink Light, just to have a glow within kind of a look and a little glossy effect. So today I thought I will give you a little insight on the entire process. We're going to talk about how I select the products and how many days do I really test, and why do I take so much time. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Orange to color correct my skin. Initially, I used to buy products that I really like, and later on, I started running a Instagram poll on my channel. If you follow me on Instagram, you would definitely know that I run a product poll at the start of the month, and it's also on my highlights. If you want, you can go and check it out. I will leave the Instagram handle somewhere down on the screen for you guys. So we actually run a poll for a list of products that are more hyped, or rather gaining traction with respect to skincare and makeup. Uh, Typically for skincare products, I try and test them for at least a month before I put my review out. For makeup, it's around 8 to 10 days. Sometimes it's more or less instantaneous for products like lipsticks, because if I really like the lipstick, I would try it out for more or less twice or thrice, and then I usually make up my mind. But for products like skincare, I am very conscious it should actually work for me for at least a month so that I can put out a review. Using a Real Techniques brush for actually buffing out the entire color corrector. Again, the next products that I review are typically hair care, and hair care I actually play it very safe since I have very fine and frizzy hair. I use products that are more tried and tested, or rather recommended, or I have used over the years, and they've been my constant for a while. And I more or less, under hair care, I explore a lot of shampoos and conditioners, but when it comes to the standard oils and all, I do not mess with them, because there are products that have worked for me and there are products that have not, so I'd like to keep them in that way. For today's look, I'm using a new foundation by Huda Beauty. It's the Fox Filter Foundation. I'm in the shade Toffee. I will leave the link down below. Also, since I work a 9 to 5, I typically do not get time to film or edit. I use the maximum time during my weekends to actually film these videos and put them out for you guys. That's the reason you see a little inconsistency around the videos that I'm publishing, but I'm trying to work on, setting the processes right. So bear a little bit with me, but I am sure that we're going to be more regular in the following days. Here I'm using the Rene foundation brush to buff my product out. I'm so sorry, my mic kind of gave up on me. I've been filming non-stop since morning. Next, I'm going in with the K Beauty concealer just to correct my under eyes. A bunch of you guys have been continuously commenting on my page to understand, why is there texture on my skin, or why do I have constant tanning on my skin. I'm someone who indulges quite a lot in water sports, and some of the things that I really like to do are kayaking, and I've recently started trying my hands on surfing as well. So that's the reason you constantly see that my skin has been tanned, even though I use a bunch of sunscreens and sun protectants for my skin and my face and all. Once you are in the water for more than an hour or so, there's nothing that actually works on your skin. You might get a little bit of sun protection, but you do not have products that work underwater and also protect your skin for more than a couple of hours under very harsh weather. Few months, whenever I get back from one of my surfing or kayaking trips, you see that there is a very huge tan, and it's more visible on my face while on in comparison to on my body. So that is one of the reasons you see there is a change, or rather I'd say a lot of difference in my skin tone. Next, I'm going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW45 to slightly contour my face. I really do not believe in filters, so that is the reason you see that constant change in my entire skin tone every single time I come back from a trip. And also, I'm not trying to flake anyone who is using filters while editing, so I do not have anything against anyone who does uses filters. I really am so uneducated in terms of editing, because I feel that what the kind of editing I do is very basic. Also, the makeup looks that I film here for you guys, I would like to keep it very realistic and give you the view of how they actually look in real life. I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder in the shade Translucent to set my face. For the eye look, I am using the Huda Beauty Purple Haze palette. So let's get into it. This is how the palette looks like, and it has a beautiful color story. I've used this palette a bit, but not that extensively. So let's create something nice. I'm starting off with this neutral tone brown shade here. I'm going to use it as an overall shade on my lids. If you can see, I'm just using it in a very gentle yet sweeping action. I'm not placing the pigment, or I'm not using any other hand motions. I'm just sweeping the pigment on the lid. There are a bunch of comments on my channel saying that, I'm doing product promotions. Guys, I am not collaborating with any brands at this point of time, and all of the products have been purchased by me, and I do the reviews of the products that I like, but there are also a bunch of products that I have regretted buying, and I am going to start putting out content on the products that I do not like. Next, I'm going in with this lighter lilac shade over here, and I'm going to use this in the outer corner of my eye. I'm using very small circular motions to actually place the pigment here. So I want you guys to go and comment down below if you want me to do more skincare or makeup content, and do you like very detailed videos, or do you want me to keep it really crisp and short? Now dipping into this beige shade right here using a flat brush, I'm just going to define the brow line a little bit. Next, I'm using these water activated liners by this brand called Vo. It's a small business that I found online on Instagram. I'll link it down below. They have a bunch of water activated liner sets and also palettes. You can definitely check them out. Spritzing a little bit of my setting spray to activate the product, that much would be enough, and then going in with the angled brush. I use the setting spray rather than water because the setting spray actually also defines, it is going to be in place for a very long time. Next, I'm going in with a ColourPop gel liner in the shade yellow. I have switched the brushes. It's a very thin and fine brush. So I'm just going to trace the outer corner of my wing. Now, finally, I'm setting my face with the airbrush setting spray by Charlotte. For blush, I'm using the Huda Beauty Glowish. It's in the shade Berry Juice. For bronzing my face, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Glowish. Again, this is their bronzer in the shade 04 Deep Tan. For my eyebrows today, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. This is in the shade Dark Brown. While I move on to my lipstick, I'm initially lining my lips with the Kiko Milano lip pencil in the shade 534. So once that is done, I have a quick question for you guys. If you guys have been following my channel content for a while, used to do something called bareface lipstick try on, where I used to do lipstick reviews. And the only reason I stopped it because there was a lot of negative comments on that. But I genuinely want to ask, do you guys want me to bring back bareface lipstick try on, or do you guys want me to do lipstick reviews? Please comment down below. I am considering it, but right now I'm in a very dicey thought process for that. So if you want it, comment down below. I'll start doing it. I'm using a MAC lip color in the shade Spice It Up. I really like it because it's a little earth tone brown, but it's a little glossy lipstick. I'm using the, OG mascara by Maybelline. This is something I've been using for years. And by the way, this is how the final look turned out to be. So if you want more such videos, please do comment down below, or if you want me to do some other kind of videos, I'm always open for ideas. Please do suggest them to me, and until next time, bye.